It has been a hot minute, but today we're going to be ranking everyone's favorite band, Tally Hall's first album, Marvin's Marvelous Mechanical Museum. Now, I wanted to do their entire discography, but I don't feel confident enough with my knowledge of their second album, Good and Evil, so I'll save that for some other time. We're going to be doing their first album. So for context, one day I was scrolling through Twitter and I saw a Peter Griffin Ruler of Everything meme, and I was like, that's a good song. So I listened to Ruler of Everything on Spotify, which led me to listening to the first album. And man, I fell in love with the band ever since, and it gave me this YouTube channel, which is great. I wouldn't have this YouTube channel without Tally Hall. As you can see, their videos, I think we have over 1 million views with the Ruler of Everything videos, so thank you for that. We're going to be ranking the album one by one, so let's go. I also want to point out, before we start, that this is my opinion, and I am the farthest thing from a music expert. Please, I have not taken a music class in so long, I have no knowledge of it. I'm probably going to give you a bunch of flibbity jibber jabber, so yeah, please don't don't get mad if my opinions don't match yours, because I'm not the best at analyzing music. Ranking this album is going to be really hard, because I'm ranking these guys based on where they are relative to one another. So honestly, I'd say that even a D tier song is still an 8 out of 10, honestly. Because I love all these songs. Like, I feel like this album is almost perfect. I don't hate any song, I don't dislike any song, but there are some songs that I will acknowledge are weaker than the others. Good Day. Here's the thing about Good Day. I feel like it's such a strong introduction to the album. I feel like it's a very good song that'll hook you in immediately. It like gives you an idea of who Tally Hall is, and for the most part, especially for more theatrical kids who are into musicals, it's like an automatic hook. I love this song. I hum it all the time, and the Let Us Sing part, let us sing, let us sing, let us sing, let us sing. It's damn good, man. It is so good. I love this, and randomly you'll hear me sing this. I've always wanted to cover this song, but I need people to cover it with, so can't really do that. So I guess I would put Good Day in, you know what? I'm going to give it S tier. I think I'm also going to rank each song against one another, so we'll see if any of them beat Good Day at S tier. I don't care what anyone thinks. I love Good Day. I think it's the perfect opening. It's really what hooked me. If that song wasn't anywhere as good as it was, I don't listen to this album. Alright, I only listen to Ruler of Everything. Now, Greener. Man, Greener. I actually did try to cover it, and I hope it'll come out in the future, but I love that song. It's so relatable. The whole Lost Lenore thing. Wherever you are is breaking me slowly. Don't leave it alone. It's a really good song. Ah, man. Oh, God. Do I like it more than Good Day, though? Because I feel like I'm going to rank every song S if I do this. I find myself listening and humming to Good Day more than Greener, but Greener is definitely an S tier song. 10 out of 10. Welcome to Tally Hall. Oh, man. Pick up your mom's car. Dude, it is like, I would call it the Bohemian Rhapsody of this album, except it's not, because that's Ruler of Everything. This song is just so good. I love the rap segments. I love the introduction of the band. I think it's a bit hard to sing because, the song is about the members of the band. You can't really sing it without being a little awkward because you're not Tally Hall. But I love this song. I think it really sets the tone. Good Day didn't set the tone. This one will. Man, it's so hard to rank this. I'm gonna rank it as the best one so far. I love Welcome to Tally Hall. I'm really basing this off which songs stick in my head longer, I guess. Which ones I listen to separate from the album. Because usually I like listening to the album in order. But, every once in a while I'll listen to one or two of these songs by themselves. And they're still great. It's a great adventure. The ever-shifting genre tones. It really reminds me of a more modern White album from the Beatles. So it's really good. Welcome to Tally Hall, S tier, 10 out of 10. Taken for a Ride. Okay, I don't know if this opinion is going to get me killed, but I really don't think that this song is S tier. I think it's A tier. I really like the song. Marvin, am I happy? The fact that I don't remember the lyrics should be a bit of an indicator. I feel like the trio of these songs is so strong. And I feel like, that's always going to be the case with a fourth song. That's how trinities work. That's how trios work. The first three are like bam, And then the fourth one, you kind of start zoning out there, especially if you're easily distracted, which I don't think I am, but I feel like these songs are just such bangers, and Taken for the Ride is slightly lower. I'd still rank it very high, 9 out of 10, don't get me wrong. Just because I don't know the words doesn't mean I don't like it. There are a lot of songs I like that I can't give you the lyrics by heart, but man, I love it. The music is great. I'll give it an A. I also think it's a little too long for my takes, because I feel kind of bad, because the first, honestly, the first 6-7 songs are so good. It's like this one is sort of the weird meat in the sandwich that I personally don't think is as good as the others, but believe me, it's still amazing. The bidding, holds a special place in my heart. I love it. I'd say it's the second most popular song on the album, just under Ruler of Everything, because of the TikTok memes. And I love the end part, don't worry, I will never let you down. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put it above Welcome to Tally Hall. I think it's the best one so far. This was really hard to rank, but I think in terms of how much it sticks in my head and how, I can kind of sing I can't really sing Welcome to Tally Hall in front of an audience, but I can sing the bidding in front of an audience. And I guess that's what puts it above the others. That's not to say that's the criteria, of course, but I think the bidding is just so catchy, and because people have a better idea of that song, I feel like more people recognize it, right? Be Born. I know what I said about the sandwich thing, or whatever, that the first 6-7 songs are good, and that Taken for a Ride is sort of unfortunately put in the middle of all that. Oh gosh, Be Born is not really my kind of song. It's not my kind of song, but I will say it's a pretty damn good song, even if it's not necessarily for me. I really like the guitar, I love the metaphors. This is sort of the part where I start zoning out, I guess, during this part of the album, more so than any other part, and I feel like that's just a me thing. I'm gonna put it above Taken for a Ride. I think that's fair. I think that this song works better for, and this is gonna sound really weird, but I think female singers would be a really good fit for this song. I don't know why. I feel like this is such a sweet acoustic tune that you can listen to, and it's very, very cute, very warm. I really like Taken for a Ride, but it's kind of getting shafted because I love all these other songs more. This A is still, in my opinion, 9.5, 9 out of 10. Around 9.5 or 9 out of 10, I don't know, on that scale. It's still very good. Banana Man. Okay. It's a funny song. Okay, I love the Jamaican-ness of it. I love how out of place it feels. The music video is incredibly creepy. But I feel like out of all these songs, this one is the most out of place. You won't hear me jam to it. I will say, do you want a banana, every once in a while. I feel bad, I'm gonna have to give it a C. C is still an 8.5, 9 out of 10, around that ballpark. But I feel like it goes a little longer than it should. I feel like it could be a whole minute shorter. But there we go, that's Banana Man. I love Banana Man, it's a great meme, it's great to have. If I had to kill off one, Banana Man is probably one of them. I'm not including Dream, of course, that's just that. I'm just going to put it in D. It's an instrumental, and also he cheats, so he gets a D. That's not to say instrumentals are bad, of course. It's just, compared to the other songs, that's not really the closer I would like. Just Apathy. Oh, man. I feel like it's sort of a spiritual successor to Greener, but more emo and more lovely. I'm doing, but not enough. Everyone thinks I'm messed up. It's very beautiful. I also want to sing this one solo. This and Greener are the two I want to sing solo. I love Rob Cantor's heterophonic tunes of How Love Bites. It's great. Oof. I'm putting it my second favorite. I feel like it's the dark horse of the album, where no one, when you talk about the album, you're probably talking about one of these other songs, but Just Apathy is just Apathy. It's beautiful. I love it. Spring in a Storm. Now this one has a funny story. If you talk to me about this, I would probably say around here, C or B, which is still very good. I want to point out again, it's still an 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. But here's the thing. I gave it another listen after one of my friends said this was actually his favorite song. Admittedly, he kind of skimmed through the album. He wasn't really paying attention, but he said that this was the one that stuck out to him. I gave it a few more listens, and I realized this is a beautiful song. I'm not putting it C tier. I would put it... I don't know if I'd put it in S tier, though. Is it? It's a really great song. I love the whole Mr. Moon thing with the hypothetical kids. Silent explosion and silent explosion. Gosh, I don't know where I'd put it. I definitely put it above B-Born. I don't know. You know, I'm going to give it an S tier. I think... Yeah, you know, I'm going to give it an S tier. I think Spring of the Storm has definitely had the most growth from me, personally, where I was indifferent to it, but then I realized, damn, this is S tier, I guess. Yeah. It's probably the lowest S tier, but that's like being the poorest millionaire. It's still a great accomplishment. Love that song. To Love. To Love has a great plot twist that none of my friends got because they don't know the Olsen twins, but it's hilarious. I love it. Such a banger, honestly. And I don't want to, insult the song at all. The way I would describe it is it's so bad, it's good, but it wasn't even bad in the first place. It's just such a weird type of song that's actually really catchy. I mean, singing it embarrassingly so. Mary Kate and Ashley, I hope you understand that I love you and I wanna be your man. Oh man, I love that song. I think, just because it's a bit odd and out of place. When I say out of place, you're really out of place because this whole album is out of place. I'm gonna give it a B. I think it falls in comparison to the other songs. But, just like Banana Man below it, I would say that it's a weird brand that's still really good, that I jam to occasionally. Haiku. Oh, man. This might be weird because I don't really see much conversation about Haiku, but I'm going to put it second highest right here. I don't know why, but when I looked at the album, I listened to Good Day, because I don't know why, but I get easily distracted. I was listening to Good Day, Greener, and Welcome to Tally Hall, and I just, look at my Spotify and I saw, oh, Haiku, that's a funny title. Listened to it, and this Hawaiian-sounding beat was just, it really settled with me. And the first thing I did was count the syllables of the song. I was like, is this a haiku? And it was like, every verse was, not every verse, but most of the verses were just one off. It was instead of 5-7-5, it was 5-7-6. And I thought that was genius, and I think the lyrics are, Tally Hall at its most clever. Ancient Asian poetry. Rhymes are not my forte. And the whole haiku made out of not real words. Oh, and who can forget? He wrote a haiku for you! Oh man, you really can't go wrong with haiku. I love that song. It's a great ukulele song. I want to cover it one day in front of my friends. I feel like it's one of the best songs to do. Most simple, hopefully, too. Yeah, I really like the song. I don't know what to say other than I wish more people talked about it. The Whole World and You. Now, I'm going to be honest. At first, I didn't really get it. Then I took a deeper look, and I was like, oh, this is like the song You're So Vain. It's like mocking the person it's about. And I think that's kind of clever. It's a very passive-aggressive song. I think it's very clever. I think it's pretty darn good. I love the music video, how you could interpret it as a politician sort of talking amongst his peers. I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot to say about this song because of where it is next to Haiku and, Ruler of Everything. It's always sort of like an intermission to me before we get to the really good one. I'm going to put it in A tier. I'm going to put it above B-Born. I think The Whole World and You isn't nearly as good to get S tier, but it's still great. And it's crazy to me that this high A tier song is sort of an intermission in my head between Haiku and Ruler of Everything. That's crazy to me. 13's not really a song, and honestly, it gets cut off after the, not after. It gets cut out for the meme. So I'll put it D. That's not to say these are bad. Okay, maybe I shouldn't put D. Maybe I should put D. Still 8 out of 10. I'm gonna adjust the grading here. Here we go. Ruler of Everything. I think it goes without saying, Ruler of Everything is the best song on the album. I don't think that's a question. I don't think anyone can deny that this is the magnum opus of Tally Hall, the Bohemian Rhapsody, you could say. I love it. I wish it was the album's closer, though. I I don't like how it's not the closer. I feel like this is the perfect grand finale for the album. The Day in the Life actually might be a better comparison. It's a day in the life of Tally Hall. I don't know what there's to say. There's like such a epic rap, the whole zirconium pants thing, the opening, the closer. Oh no, no, oh yeah. Such a satisfying song. You know, the concept of time. I was listening to it, and I don't know why the first thing I thought of was Doofenshmirtz. No, I do know why I thought about it, because of the whole Professor Time thing, but I am so happy I found this out. Like, I feel like this Tally Hall is inspired by the Beatles, and as you can guess, I'm a huge fan of the Beatles, and man, finding that song was amazing. It's really, really life-changing for me. That's how I found this album. And this band. Hidden in the Sand is, well, it's a little disappointing as a closer. I wish Ruler of Everything was the closer, but Hidden in the Sand is still such a great, short, old-school kind of song. Very, very, not retro, but very, old-fashioned, and it feels like you found a little secret. It's the aftermath of Ruler of Everything after all said and done. We go back in time a little bit. I want to give it, I'm gonna put it in, I'm gonna put it above 2 Love. How about that? I feel like that's fair. Mucka Blucka. Okay. I might get killed for this one, but I actually like Mucka Blucka more than I like Banana Man. I don't know, it's just... I don't know what it is about that one. It's just, it's so catchy to me. I love it. I'd put it here. It's not that great, but I'd rank it above Banana Man. I have nothing against Banana Man, okay? Do not come after me. I like it. It's just, compared to the album, a little too weird for my tastes. But yeah, here's my ranking. These two aren't, like, you know, songs with lyrics, so they're a little lower. I'm not really an instrumental kind of guy, sorry. The lowest song here is an 8.5. That's pretty darn good. I pretty much hum or sing like lyric fragments of each of these songs, honestly, on a fairly regular basis. It's always going to be at least one of these songs. I feel like I've quoted every one of these songs, like, just randomly. Which I guess shows how influential this album is. So yeah, there you go. That's my tier list of Marvin's Marvelous Mechanical Museum. Hopefully I didn't take too long. Hopefully I'm able to edit this down to a bit shorter than I intend. So yeah, if you want me to rank any other album or any other band, or maybe even albums, please let me know. So yeah, that'll be all. Thanks, guys.